from Ainslie Park in the capital. Daniel Bowers here for East Kilbride FC TV as Kilby visit the capital to take on League 2 Edinburgh City in Group H of the Betfred Cup. For Edinburgh City, Conrad Ballatoni, very experienced centre back, formerly of Partick Thistle and Ayr United, starting. Danny Handling and Jordan Sinclair, both formerly of Hibs, and Liam Henderson, the number 22 at the back, also an ex-Falkirk player. A few changes for East Kilbride. Ryan Cinnamon, Anton Brady and Paul Woods have dropped to the bench. You can see Craig Malcolm is back in the squad. Not quite ready to start yet, but it's great to see him back. And Daniel Carmichael gets his first start for the club, also a former ex-Highby on the pitch this evening. So the two teams emerge from the tunnel. Craig Reid once again taking the armband this evening, and you see there, just speaking to Callum Mantle, the Edinburgh City goalkeeper Alan Martin, a man of the match performance against St Mirren on Saturday, helping East Kilbride to that bonus point, which gives them, albeit a slim chance, of qualifying for the second round of the Betfred Cup. East Kilbride against Edinburgh City underway. It's the hosts who do get us started. This would be a real scalp again if East Kilbride could take anything from this game against a league side Edinburgh City going into another season in League 2. Early free kick here, which Josh Walker, their captain, will take. Decent strike, but it's wide off the target. Craig moving it forward, that's a decent ball. Holmes picking the possession up for Kilby, good play. Changes it with Carmichael, and then it's good work between Rudy Payton and Carmichael, and now Kavanagh going through, but Antle does well to come out. Kavanagh beating the offside trap there, good ball through, but good reaction, goalkeeping from Callum Antle there. Walker, Crane does well, drives into the box, cuts it back. It's going to come out here to Sinclair. This is Alan Smith into the box himself now, goes for the shot, but it's over the bar. Good work from Alan Smith to create the opening for himself, but it's not one that's tested Alan Martin on this occasion. Michael out wide, PJ Cole supporting. That's a decent delivery, but Antle doing a good job watching the ball with the sun facing his direction. Going to make it difficult for both him and then Alan Martin in the second half. City moving it forward. Handling, moving it back. Sinclair goes for the strike, and a decent stop from Alan Martin. Ball stayed in play. Cole trying to win the goal kick, but might be another chance for City. East Kilbride trying to get it clear, but the attack finally fades away. That's a brilliant ball through for Shepherd, but it's another terrific save from Alan Martin. Got out of his goal very, very quickly to close the angle down for Shepherd. Terrific goalkeeping again from the new East Kilbride number 1. And from the corner, Liam Henderson has the chance there to put Edinburgh City in front, but is unable to take it. So two very decent chances in quick succession there for Edinburgh City to get themselves in front, but Alan Martin once again called into action, and a great job he did there. Nice turn by Carmichael. Wonderful ball out to Cole, terrific touch to bring it down. Cole advancing into the penalty area and forces a save out of Antle. I'm not entirely sure it was meant to be a shot. Antle had to tip it away. Terrific play from the full-back BJ Cole. Great to see him back in the side. Did a fine job on Saturday against St Mirren of the Premiership. A really terrific result, the best now in the club's history. Michael flicking that one back to Holmes. Stevenson, his touch there is good, but trying to move it back, and that's half time here at Ainslie Park. Edinburgh City with the best chances of the game, both keepers having to make saves, but at the break both teams going level. Kilbride getting his underway for the second half, of the sun still very much shining here on Ainslie Park, normally the home of Spartans, but currently Edinburgh City ground sharing while their normal home at Meadowbank is redeveloped. It's a decent corner. Kilby not quite dealing with it. I think Martin just pushed that away for a corner kick there, and he had to. Bit of a scramble. Edinburgh City couldn't get a footer ahead on it to direct it towards goal. Call. Plays it up line. It's good work. Kavanagh now. And Weir might get through. Oh, it's wide. I think Antle just got a touch on that as Weir tried to steer it home. And one of the summer signings, first chance of the game, and he was desperately unlucky. You do wonder if the touch would have made that much of a difference. But Kilby get the corner out of it. Swung into towards the back post. And David Burnley thinks he's scored, but the referee, David Dickinson, says that will not count. Let's have a look here. Ball goes into the back post. Well, Burnley does have his hands over the defender, but there's no foul there whatsoever. I don't know if there was a foul on the goalkeeper in amongst that. I'm not sure there was, and that is a very harsh decision from David Dickinson, the referee, to disallow the goal. And it remains 0-0. Burnley not quite getting his first Kilby goal just yet. That's a good ball through here. Oh, unlucky. And Michael going in, trying to chip the goalkeeper. A very decent effort from the ex-Hibs man. Kilby just bringing themselves into the game here. McIntyre's cross might come in there for Alan Smith, and once again some last ditch defending if ever you've seen it, as Johnny Court and Alan Smith went in there to try and score the opening goal. Cloverty goes into the back post. It's in the air. Martin has to get there. It goes into the back of the net, but once again there will be no goal this time. A definite foul on Alan Martin, the goalkeeper, who looked like he was going to get his hands on him but was brought down, and that time the right decision from David Dickinson. It was Cinnamon who headed it away initially, and you can see just a goal move scramble. It's always going to end up in a foul, and still no goals. Good header on. Cinnamon with the touch, and this might be a chance here. Yes, Anton Brady does it. One of the substitutes for East Kilbride. Anton Brady comes on to score to make it 1-0 to East Kilbride here in the capital. While we're saying that Kilby were getting more into the game, you've got to say it's great awareness there from Rory Payton. Clearly gets the shout from Brady. This is mine. And what a great finish as well, just as Anton was coming out to close the angle. And Edinburgh City have it all to do now. And well, the table really could make for some interesting reading once this one is over. Going into the final round of games in this season's competition. Henderson with the touch there, and City can't get it clear. This is Woods, who is offside. Maybe this time Payton shouldn't quite have played the pass. I think he was just off. Again, it's clever from Payton, you can see what he's doing, but yeah, Paul Woods definitely looking to be offside there. City trying to get the equaliser, and East Kilbride themselves maybe looking for that second goal to assure themselves of the win. Back to Antle, who clears it away. And Payton goes through. He's onside this time. The shot was deflected. Kilby will get another corner in this second half. This is Ballatoni going for the hit. It's not a bad effort at all from the central defender. It flies over the bar. Martin could watch it move away from goal. Kilby edging towards a victory over a league side, which will give them so much confidence going into the start of the Lowland League season, which is only just over a week away. Dalbeattie Start will be the first opponents, and you'll see highlights of that right here on East Kilbride FC TV. But right now, City trying to get the equaliser. Game's becoming a bit scrappy. And goes the delivery. Blair Henderson was in the box, but he just couldn't get his head onto it. Antle sends it long, but it is all over here at Ainslie Park. And Tom Brady separating the two sides with his goal. East Kilbride move on to 5 points in Betfred Cup Group H, only 1 point behind Dunfermline and St Mirren in first and second respectively. And well, Dunfermline last up at East End Park at the weekend. Could the unthinkable happen? Could East Kilbride advance through to the second round? It's stranger things have happened, but it finishes here at Ainslie Park. Edinburgh City 0, East Kilbride 1. A tremendous result.